have died happy. This gentleman is better dressed than me. He doesn't wear flannel every day. Damn it. I forgot your last name. Vincent Pritchard?
Hey.
Whoa! Alright, Vincent Pritchard, everybody.
I feel like it's really not fair because now that I'm up here, there's no well-dressed gentleman in the audience for me to make fun of. Anyway, so if you look at me, you can tell that I'm just kind of effeminate. I probably did ballet. I did. That's actually what part of my degree was in. You know, I like Magic the Gathering, so I'm a little bit boyish, but not the kind of, you know, like muscly boy. More like the kind of boy that gets beat up by the muscle boys, and also by the effeminate guys who did ballet. But we'll go with it. I used to have longer hair. My hair used to come down to like the, you know, the back of my collar. And I used to have these huge headphones that I would wear whenever I was just hanging out and I was listening to music. So I was at the train station one day in Japan, because that's where this joke takes place. If you guys know anything about the rest of the jokes that I tell, most of them are set in Japan because I didn't really have an interesting life in America. But, so I was at the train station in Japan, and I was just, you know, sitting there hanging out with my tunes going, and I was wearing my long black trench coat because of course I am that kind of boy. And a guy came up behind me and he put his hand on my shoulder. And, you know, like I was humming along to the music, just, yeah, you know, listening to Evanescence because I'm that kind of boy. And I turned around and I was like, oh, I probably was humming too loud or something. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I'll lower my voice. And he looks me dead in the eyes. It's this like maybe 50-year-old Japanese man. And he looks me dead in the eyes with his hand still on my shoulder, by the way. And he goes, in Japanese, your voice is so beautiful. And I said, thanks. And then he looks me like straight. I've never seen into someone's soul the way that this gentleman looked into my eyes. And he said, Otoko? Onna? Which in English means, are you a boy or a girl? I was like, what is this, the beginning of a Pokemon game? And I told him, I'm a boy. And his hand came off of my shoulder like I was a boiling kettle. Oh, shit! I made a mistake here. This guy reached into his pocket, gave me a 1,000 yen note, and then ran to the other side of the platform and got on the train that he was not waiting for. And just booked it. I had to sit there like, what just fucking happened to me? On the plus side, I did get, you know, 1,000 yen out of this, so I'm not going to really argue. I definitely used that 1,000 yen to buy magic cards and new ballet slippers. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been a fantastic crowd. Thank you very much.